Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Accounts Guru Cool. Learn accounting online. So today we are here with one more content, and in this we are going to discuss about the role of accountants in an automated world. How can accountants prepare for an AI driven future? So today I got a call from one of our member, and we spoke around half an hour, and he asked a certain questions towards the accounting and finance. And in that, few things we had discussed related to the automations. That's how it's going to be the impact, and by considering into the all the three domain, that's O2C, P2P, and R2R. In addition to that, the FENA, how it's going to impact of these automations on all this domain, which one is going to be the important to grow in accounting and finance. So considering that, I thought to have some content towards all of our members and viewers as well. So today we are here with that content because something is going to be the more important to have and clarity to all of our viewers as well as the members, those who are looking to build our career towards the accounting and finance, and considering these automations, how it's going to the impact on our career. That's important to know to everyone. And considering that, we are here to discuss more about these automations, how it's going to impact, in which domain that's going to create a main issues, how you have to do the preparation for that, and considering this AI driven future, how our team need to be ready for that. So this is going to be the one of the important one, because if we do neglect today considering that, so that's not going to be the impact and all these things. But we need to know more about that. We have to understand the concept. We need to see how that's going to be impact and how that's already been impacted in our field. So considering that, there are certain case studies as well we have where the in accounts payable specifically, where the more than 10 people is required for do the process of these invoices. Now they implemented the RPA, robotic process automations, and they reduced the manpower from the 10 to 2, and they have only now the two employees over there to take care of everything. So how that's feasible and how that's going to be the impact? And if in that scenario, how can accountants prepare for an AI driven future? So this is the open to all of our viewers as well to have this content to know more about this, because something is going to be the more important to impact on our career. So that's essential for us to discuss more on that. So request all the viewers to be a part of our membership to get in such kind of more exclusive content from there. 95 plus members only content we added over there. Very soon we are going to hit the century for that. In addition to, you are able to get a scoop to ask us to create a content as per your requirement. Plus you are able to get a scope to speak with us, discuss about your career. If you have any issues, if you need any guidance, then that's all you are able to get from us. So we'll jump towards that to know more about this, the role of accountant in an automated world, and how can accountants prepare for an AI-driven future. In addition to that, if you guys are looking for any sort of training related to accounting and finance, either that's going to be your P2P, O2C, R2R, FP&A, or any software training, so you can connect with us on our email ID, that's accounts.gurucool@yahoo.com, for exclusive hands-on training that drives results. So the role of accountants in an automated world. The artificial intelligence is driving change across nearly every industry and sector, and the field of accounting is no exceptions. So we are witness of all these things. We know how the AI is creating the impact in all the industries, how that AI is driving change across nearly every industry and sector. There is no anything is exceptions over here, including your agriculture to corporate. Anywhere, if you go, this AI is driving change across every industry. And the field of accounting is not going to be the exception. So we have to accept that. The AI powered tool are not replacing accountants, but rather enhancing their capabilities and allowing them to bring more value to their organizations. The role of accountants in an automated world. So Accounting field is not going to be the exceptions. 100% automation going to do the value additions over there. 100% automation is going to do the value addition in accounting and finance. But it doesn't mean that AI powered tools are going to replace the accountants. That's not the fact. AI powered tools are not replacing accountants, but rather enhancing their capabilities and allowing them to bring more value to their organizations. So if you are stuck with some repetitive task and you are burning your all the skills over there, then how you are going to do the value addition for the organizations? If you're stuck in day-to-day activities and you are doing the routine task, then how you're going to give the good value of the organizations? So this repetitive task is going to be automated, and you are able to get the more responsibility, more scope to do further analysis. The word of accounts, it means that accountability, responsibility, ownership, accuracy. We have to take the responsibility of that numbers, accountability of the numbers. And when we are going to do that, when we are able to get a scope to do the further review of that numbers, to evaluate that numbers, to go into the depth and see towards that numbers, then only we are able to do that. Otherwise, how we are going to take the ownership of accountability? So to do that, how we are going to do the value addition for organizations? That's all we are able to do when we are out of our day-to-day activities. Sorry. When I used to ask to my downline team, says that I just need to do the review of the balance sheet with all the reconciliations. Then the question is going to be, or answer is going to be, we need one more day to prepare that. Why? Because we are stuck with the day-to-day activities. Because that's not the expectations. And that's the reason this AI is going to be create an impact over there. And that's a value addition for us. That's going to be the benefit for us to do the focus towards the value additions of business. Then what does this mean for accountants? It means accounting roles aren't going away, but they will evolve as more and more organizations hold AI driven tools. So, what will the role of an accountant look like in the coming years? So, it doesn't mean that your roles is going away. That's going to be give the added benefit for us. Then in that scenario, in that circumstances, in that situations, what will be the role of an accountant look like in the coming years? So that's we have to discuss here. From data entry to data interpretations. So we are not responsible for only do the data entry. The AI is going to take care for that. RPA is going to take care for that. But we have to do the data interpretations. From recorded the transactions, we have to interpret the meaning from that. How that's going to be give the true and fair picture to the management. As AI takes over tedious data entry task, accountants are transitioning to higher value functions. They are becoming interpreters of financial data, providing context analysis and recommendations based on the insights generated by AI. So our role is going to be from the data entry to data interpretations. So from interpreting the data, we are going to provide the analysis and recommendations to the organizations, and based on that, management is able to take the decisions for that. And this role is more available in R2R, second FP&A, as compared to accounts payable and accounts receivable. Second is that this shift allows accountant to bring more strategic value to their organizations. When you are going into the depth towards the numbers, when you are going to do the in-depth analysis towards the GL, then that's going to be give the more insight to the business. That's going to be the bring the more value towards the business. And that's the expectations. The first is going to be the data from data entry to data interpretations. The role of accountants in an automated world is going to be second, advisors and consultants. Accountants are increasingly seen as a financial advisors and consultants rather than just record keepers, either being as an employee for that organizations or consultant for that organizations. We have to play a role as a advisors. We are going to do the value addition to the business. When your routine task, everything is taken care by the automations, then you have to do the analysis of data, you have to do the interpretation of that data, and you have to do the comparative analysis, present that to the management, and to see towards that how we are going to be the part of the business growth. With AI handling routine financial functions, accountants can dedicate more time to understanding their organization unique financial challenges and developing strategies to overcome those obstacles and achieve their goals. That's the expectation is going to be from automation. Next is towards ethical oversight. As AI becomes more integral to accounting, accountants must also play a role in ensuring ethical practices when it comes to generating advice for best practices. So, ethical oversight. The AI becomes more integral to accounting, but accountants must also play a role in ensuring ethical practices when it comes to generating advice for the best practices. And that's going to be, although AI can be used to significantly reduce errors with computations and compliance, professionals will still need to monitor AI systems for basis when promoting AI for compliance suggestions with financial regulations. So it's going to be says that the AI reduce errors with computations and compliances. Professionals will still need to monitor AI system. So it means that AI at the end of the day, that's one of the machines, and whatever we have uh, given the coding for that, we have designed for that, that's the way that machines is going to be the work, whatever we have set the program for that. But at the end of the day, either that machines is working as per the expectations or not, we have to monitor. And that's the reason where replacement of that out of 10, they removed the 8 peoples when they implemented the RPA, robotic process automations, and hired the two smart one who has expert in depth about that accounts payable processes. So we have to do the focus towards that how we are going to be expert in what we are doing. So it means if it's accounts payable, so from the scratch to till top, we have to enhance our skills. So it means in any process related to that, anywhere if any loopholes, then being as an overseer of that, we have to do the corrections in that. So that's the role is going to be the more important. So boss, whatever you are doing, you have to be expert in that. You have to be uh, build in-depth knowledge towards that. You are going to be the perfectionist in that role. That's the expectation. Since AI is there, but someone need to review that. Someone need to ensure that AI is working as per the expectations, and that's our role is going to be over there. And the next is towards the analysis from that data. So that's related to the role of accountants in an automated world. And in this regard, accountants will serve as ethical guardians of AI driven financial process. So we are going to be ensure that AI is working as per the expectations. Then how can accountants prepare for an AI driven future? That's the next question is going to be. While the role of accountant is here to stay, it's important that those working in the field take steps today to future proof their careers for a world of AI and machine learning. While the role of accountant is here to stay, It's important that those working in the field take steps today to future proof their careers for a world of AI and machine learning. That's going to be stay informed. First and foremost, stay informed. The world of AI is continually evolving with new tools and technologies being developed at a breakneck pace. So what we have to do is that we have to be stay informed. So we have to learn all these new tools. We have to keep ourselves updated. Accountants should keep an ear to the ground, read the latest reports, and engage with industry news to understand how AI is impacting the accounting field. Staying on top of the latest financial and accounting regulations, especially those that may relate to AI and automations in accounting, is also crucial. So we have to stay informed, we have to keep updated, and we have to keep a track of that. We are stay informed, so we are updated. Next is towards enhance technical competencies. So this is going to be the one of the important one is related to enhance technical competencies. The ability to effectively apply AI powered accounting tools is quickly becoming an essential skills for those in the field. Accountants also need to enhance their understanding of data protections and cybersecurity, especially when AI systems are processing sensitive financial information. So, enhance technical competencies. We need to learn and we need to adopt these new tools to enhance our skills. Next is towards acquire proficiency in data analytics. This is one of the important one. How can accountants prepare for an AI driven future? One, you have to be up to date. Second, you have to adopt the new tools. And third, acquire proficiency in data analytics. AI may excel at data analysis, but human judgment is irreplaceable. Accountants should develop their data analysis skills to interpret AI generated insights, interpret patterns, and draw meaningful conclusions. So, acquire proficiency in data analytics. AI is going to do the analysis, but human judgment is irreplaceable. Accountants should develop their data analysis skills to interpret AI generated insight. So, what we have to do is that we have to develop our skill towards the analytics, towards the analysis. At the end of the day, that machine is doing the work, but we have to ensure that work is with accuracy, with completeness, and we have to prepare the meaningful MIS results from there and present to the management. That's going to be our responsibility. So analytical skills is going to be the one of the important one in this AI driven world. Organization will value an accountant who's able to provide context and turn data into actionable insights that facilitate proactive decision making and revenue growth. So in future, the organization going to do the value for to the accountants who's able to provide context and turn data into actionable insights that going to be facilitate proactive decision making and revenue growth for the organizations. All the data is already there, so from that data you have to provide insight and meaningful fact to the management which going to help for them for decision making and revenue growth. Next is towards make professional connections. Joining professional organizations and attending industry events develops valuable professional connections and allow an accountant to stay up to date on the latest trends, including those related to AI. Make professional connections. This is also is going to be the one of the important one in the future AI driven world. So you have to keep a good connect with professional team. So that's also the important one. Seeking mentorship from peers who already have experience in AI driven accounting work can prove invaluable when navigating today's rapidly changing landscape. So you have to be connect with the professional team. So you have to make professional connections. And the last, it's a conclusion. While AI will forever change the field of accounting, machine learning is no substitute for a human accountant. While AI will forever change the field of accounting, machine learning is no substitute for a human accountant. Accounting professionals with the technical and analytical expertise to interpret the output of AI powered tools and provide their organizations with actionable insights based on the data will always be in demand. So, where you have to do the focus, considering these automations, AI driven future, so you have to build your technical and analytical expertise to interpret the output of AI powered tools and provide their organization with actionable insights based on the data will always be in demand. So that's the end of these discussions. So you know where you have to do the focus, and for doing all these things, how much fundamental skills foundation related to the accounting finance is important, and you have to be the perfectionist in each and everything related to your field. So that's all from this. So we have discussed here the role of accountants in an automated world and how can accountants prepare for an AI driven future. So thanks guys for being with us. Request all the viewers to be a part of our membership to get an exclusive benefits from there. 95 plus content we have added only for members. So you are able to get a scope to access that. In addition, you are able to ask us to create a content as per your requirement, and you are able to get a scope to speak with us. In addition to that, if you are looking for any sort of training related to accounting and finance, you can connect with us on our email ID accounts.gurukul@yahoo.com for exclusive hands-on training that drives results. Thank you.